You're watching India This Week, and there are just a couple of days left for Super Tuesday in the race for the White House. That's when over 20 states will vote to decide who the presidential candidates will be. But will there be a decisive outcome, especially for the closely contested Democratic ticket? It's over now. To Maya Meechandani for more. Maya.
Thanks a lot, Nidhi. Well, hello and welcome to our special focus on the race for the White House in 2008. Perhaps never before has this stage of the US presidential race drawn so much international interest. But partly it's because the world really wants to know who will replace George Bush, increasingly perceived as one of America's most unpopular presidents. But partly also because for the first time the Democratic contender for president will be unlike any of his or her predecessors. Well, let's just take a quick look at the candidates in this election. Barack Obama has been a surprise challenger to the former First Lady Hillary Clinton. His campaign has become more like a movement among young Americans. He's raised $32 million in just January alone. Voters are closely listening to their positions, particularly on issues like universal health care, the Iraq war, and the declining economy. Obama has a single-point agenda for change, pointing out that he voted against the Iraq war from day one. Hillary Clinton, among America's top 100 legal minds, has an affordable health care plan. Most opinion polls show Hillary in the lead for Super Tuesday. Among the Republicans, the fight is down to Senator John McCain and former Massachusetts Governor Mitt Romney. McCain, a Vietnam War veteran, is fighting his second presidential campaign. Even though he supported last year's troop surge in Iraq, he's been a critic of the Bush administration's Iraq strategy, and he's been vocal against prisoner abuse in Guantanamo Bay, positions that appeal to moderates in America, but have got him criticism from the party's conservative core. At 71, if he wins, he'll be the oldest first-term president in American history. Mitt Romney, the multimillionaire, has spent $35 million of his own cash on the campaign. His religion has been a subject of huge debate. Romney is a Mormon, unlike much of the Republican Party's Christian evangelical voters. He's been labeled a flip-flopper as Massachusetts governor. He was pro-choice on abortion, but has since changed his position. John McCain is ahead in the polls, but Mitt Romney, who lost 2 primaries, has managed one small win in Maine over the weekend. Well, on Tuesday, nearly half of America will have voted in the primaries and chosen one of these people as its Democratic or Republican nominee for president. As they eye the presidency, the biggest prizes on Super Tuesday will be California with 370 delegates for the Democrats, New York with 232 delegates for the Democrats, and Illinois with 153. To become the Democratic presidential candidate, either Hillary Clinton or Barack Obama need 2,025 delegates on their side. Well, for the Republicans as well, California will be a big state for the Republicans. They will be contesting for 900 of the nearly 1,200 delegates they need to win the Republican nomination. The key states, as I mentioned, California with 170 delegates, New York second with 98 delegates, both key states for the Republicans and the Democrats, and Georgia is the third largest state for the Republicans on Super Tuesday with 69 delegates. But not everyone can vote in a primary. Barring a few exceptions, only registered Democratic or Republican Party members can choose their respective candidates. And the final arbiter of who will run for president will be the party's delegates at the national conventions. Each candidate will be awarded delegates state by state based on the results of the primaries. Well, the conventions may be months from now, but if not by Tuesday, most Americans are hopeful that they will know their candidates at least when the next round of big states, that's Texas, Ohio, and Virginia, hold their primaries in March. So keep watching this space as we here at NDTV 24/7 bring you the latest on the race for the White House this year.